Hello, everyone. You're listening to the Bootily podcast. We're Robin and Rozzy, here to share insights straight from Booty, or Lily Brudeman, as many of you know him. Today, we're going to talk about the power of a proven support system in MLM success. You know, for so many of you listening, that dream of financial freedom, maybe a more flexible lifestyle through network marketing, it's really powerful.
It absolutely is. It's what brings people in.
But the reality, and we see this in the sources, is that a lot of really ambitious people, they start out, but then they feel lost. They often give up too soon.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
So today, our mission is really to dive deep into why having a solid, a proven support system isn't just a nice bonus. It's actually, well, essential for success. Okay, let's unpack this.
Right. And what's really fascinating when you look into it is just how critical this foundation actually is. It's way more than just, nice to have a proven support system. What we mean is it's the bedrock. It's fundamental for actually lasting in this business.
Okay.
We're talking about, yes, a strong, experienced upline, but also things like ongoing, relevant training, and maybe, most importantly, a team that genuinely cares about your progress.
A team that invests in you.
Exactly. It's almost like having a real-time market intelligence hub right there with you.
That market intelligence part, that's interesting. So a reliable upline is sort of like your guide through what can feel like a pretty complex maze, right?
Definitely.
How do they, practically help you avoid the common mistakes?
Yeah.
Especially the ones that maybe aren't so obvious right at the start. Can you give us an example?
Sure, yeah. Let's think about two different people starting out. Imagine Sarah. She's super eager, right?
Yeah.
But she has no real guidance. She's just out there maybe using scripts that are, frankly, outdated. She hits rejection after rejection.
Yeah, that sounds tough.
And she gets discouraged fast, burns out. Now, contrast that with, let's say, John. He joins a team that's plugged into a proven system. So his upline isn't just a cheerleader. They've actually, refined a process. They show him how to invite people naturally. They give him presentations that are tested, that actually work. And they help him handle those tricky objections with confidence.
Ah, so it's very practical, step-by-step help.
Exactly. And the result? John duplicates success much faster. He starts building his own team. He stays motivated because he's seeing results, earning commissions quicker. His upline just knows because they've seen it work, what to do, what not to do, and importantly, how to adjust strategies.
That specific, actionable advice must make a huge difference. And it's not just about the upline, is it? You mentioned training earlier. That seems critical, especially now with everything changing so fast online.
Oh, absolutely. Products change, trends shift, marketing tools evolve constantly. A good support team provides dynamic, up-to-the-minute training. And not just generic stuff. We're talking personalized coaching sometimes, deep dives into new social media algorithms, insights into what customers are thinking now.
So it keeps everyone current.
Right. It ensures nobody, whether they're brand new or experienced, gets left behind. It gives everyone the tools they need to grow their business step by step, and ideally, stay ahead of the curve.
Okay, here's where I think it gets really interesting. Because let's be honest, network marketing can be an emotional roller coaster. Huge highs, yes, but also some pretty tough lows.
Oh, for sure. Self-doubt can creep in easily.
So how does that support network help with the emotional side of things?
Well, that's where the community aspect is just invaluable. It provides inspiration. You have people celebrating your wins, genuinely happy for you. But maybe even more importantly, they're there to lift you up during the setbacks. They remind you why you started this whole thing in the first place.
Right. Keeps you grounded.
It really does. It turns what could be a very lonely journey into a shared mission. You feel like you belong to something bigger than just yourself. And that feeling is incredibly powerful for staying motivated. It's like having your own cheering section.
Yeah, I can see that. And it must also drastically shorten the learning curve, right? Because figuring it all out alone sounds exhausting.
It absolutely does. That's a huge benefit. Instead of trying to reinvent the wheel, maybe making all the same mistakes others already have, new distributors can just plug into a step-by-step plan, a plan that's already proven, that has data behind it, showing it gets results.
So you build momentum faster.
Exactly. Momentum, trust. It leads to that sustainable residual income people are looking for. It's the complete opposite of just relying on hype that, fizzles out pretty quickly.
Makes sense. So if you're listening and thinking you want to dive deeper into these concepts or find resources that could really support your own journey, you can get to know us and explore articles related to today's topic on our website, yournetworkmarketinghome.com.
Yeah, definitely check that out because to sum it up, look, great products are important. A good compensation plan matters, of course. But that proven support system, that's really the secret ingredient, isn't it? It's what consistently helps turn that hope into actual tangible results. Which really brings up a key question for you, the listener. Who are you actually surrounding yourself with right now?
That's such a critical question. You really need to find leaders who don't just talk a good game, but actually walk their talk. And teammates who share your vision, who get it, a community that genuinely cheers you on, especially when things get a bit tough. And again, to dive deeper into finding that kind of support and related ideas, check out the articles on our website, yournetworkmarketinghome.com.
And remember, as you look for more insights, maybe on our site or elsewhere, just ask yourself, are you just working hard? Or are you working smart within a system that's actually built for your long-term success?
Because ultimately, in network marketing, you're not just building a business for right now, you're building a legacy. And honestly, no one should ever have to build that completely alone. Find more insights and resources on our website, yournetworkmarketinghome.com.